Hello, Professor Cox Cordova. I am Michaela Johnson, and I'm going to be telling you why Fred Hammond is the best artist. One of my favorite artists, for sure. Fred Hammond officially came into the music industry in 1985. Throughout these 3.5 years, he has kept the same anointed presence throughout his music, which I feel as if that is very big, being an artist and a gospel artist, and been in the industry for that long. Throughout his music career, he has collaborated with many artists such as Monica, John P. Key, Kirk Franklin, and even Kanye West. Now that's variety. Another reason why Fred Hammond is the best artist is because he has a growing and loyal fan base. Like as I said before, Fred Hammond has been out since 1985, meaning that my parents knew about him, my grandparents knew about him, and even I knew about him. My mom grew up listening to his music. My grandparents were the first to buy his records, CDs, and now I can't get enough of his music. Whenever I'm in the car, like now, I always pump his music on Sundays. Always. I love Fred Hammond. But by looking at a broader scale, we can tell this is true by looking at the amount of awards that he has received throughout his career. According to Grammys.com, he has won 1 Grammy and has been nominated for 15 Grammys. That's major. Now, some people may say that he says the same thing in his songs, in which I honestly would have to respectfully disagree with that, because I believe that it's more of a reiterating type of thing. Throughout life can get really repetitive. Many times we may experience the same bad experience multiple times. And I know for me, I like to, get throughout bad times with music. And, with music comes a message. And one thing that Fred Hammond does amazingly, he can tell a similar message, but from different perspectives. If we look at the 2 songs, All Things Are Working and I'm in the Mist, you can obviously see that both songs have a similar message of not giving up through hard times, but they are both told through 2 different perspectives. All Things Are Working are told through the perspective as the person going through a hard time and just knowing that, these bad times, these troubling times are all here to help build me. As opposed to I'm in the Mist is told from more of a perspective from God, saying that he's in the midst of our troubling times, that he's doing this for our good. So, and I know for me, it's always comforting to hear that God is always in the troubling times, and it's always comforting to hear that troubling times are here to build me as a better person. So, now Fred Hammond is often compared to Kirk Franklin. They've even had a versus battle on Instagram that received millions of views, because both of them do have similar music. They're both in the gospel industry, and they both make upbeat, slow, gospel music. Me personally, I do love both artists. Both artists are great artists, but Fred Hammond is a little bit more relevant, and we know this by, if we look according to Billboard, Fred Hammond had his peak in 2019, as opposed to Kirk Franklin had his peak way back in 2006. My favorite song from Fred Hammond would have to be All Things Are Working. As I stated before, the song is such a comforting song. It reminds me that no matter what I'm going through, all things are overall working for my benefit. And I absolutely love that. I absolutely love that. I can literally listen to the song every single day, morning, day, and night. And I will never get tired of the song, because it's such an actual, factual song. So that's the end of this video. I hope that you learned a lot about Fred Hammond. I hope that you might want to consider, if you don't already know about Fred Hammond, maybe consider listening, giving his music a listen. I don't know. But thank you so much for watching this video, and bye.